Starting it.
And we're live.
And we're live. Hello, everyone. I'm Scott Love.
And I am Nandy David.
And we wanted to kind of talk about something that has been bothering Nandy for a while. And I guess to have said it's been in my mind too. I just didn't really know how to approach it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this actually happened about a year ago or so, but I've been recently reminded of it by a video posted by a friend of ours, Lisa Moongirl, aka Moongirl Gets Sacked, ASMR.
Lovely.
If you want a good ASMR channel, go check her out. By the way, yeah. So she posted a video about erotic ASMR. So for those of you watching this most of you who are watching this probably do have some idea of what ASMR is. But for those of you who are watching this and may not know, ASMR has been, let's admit it, ASMR has been dying lately.
Been dying for about that year-long time that we referred to in the beginning.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's being destroyed basically from the inside. It's an inside job.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and it all started because of what's known as erotic ASMR. You now know that ASMR it's been demonetized on YouTube. People who do ASMR have been banned from PayPal because it's being considered as sex work. And people are getting age restricted on Patreon who do ASMR.
Personally, I don't think that's the only thing that started doing it. Because I feel like it's more of the attitude of the creators.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
like anytime you talk to somebody who had more than like 1,000 subscribers, let's say, that's like at minimum, their head started to swell a little bit. And I'm not saying all the people. There are a lot of people who are very lovely, but there were people that would think that they're basically Mark Hamill or Angelina Jolie because they have 1,000 subscribers. And I think that's more of where the problem started.
Yeah, it kind of started with that because the thing is, back when I first joined the ASMR community, this was, I think, early 2015 or mid 2015 or early 2016 perhaps. Back when I joined the ASMR community, it was wonderful actually. I started making videos. It was all this inclusive community that was from all over the world. I met so many people from the US, from the UK, from Sweden, from other parts of Europe. It was crazy. I mean, I'd never had so many friends from so many different parts of the country, and that's actually how I met Scott and how we started our relationship.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think both of us noticed that as time went on, things steady decline. Like you said, there were a number of people within the community who started becoming elitists, who kept saying that, oh my god, all these new creators are ruining ASMR and so on and so forth.
And that's really where I had the feeling that like it was over at that point. Mm-hmm. I was like, if you're gonna stop new people from coming in, that's it. Like you're not gonna grow. It's just not gonna work. You know?
You're not gonna grow as a community. And I noticed that this in particular, the incidents that led us to the title of this video, as to why we left the ASMR community, actually all.
Do we want to name names or do we want to leave that anonymous? I think we should leave it anonymous.
Leave it anonymous, but here's the thing: from our description, people are gonna know who we're talking about.
If you know us, if you were around, you're gonna know who we're talking about. But I think just for maturity's sake, we should leave the names.
There. Yeah, fair enough. Right, so this was actually started, this all started within a section of the community that was kind of started by what I guess we could consider an old and wise sort of ASMR artist. Sorry?
Are we talking about the Outlaws?
Yes, the Outlaws. Okay. Yeah, so, but then eventually it began being taken over by a certain group of ASMR artists who were the elitists that we mentioned.
Well, and also, I also noticed a trend that
Pardon me?
I also noticed that there were some of the younger ASM artists too. Because if the
Right.
older ones kind of were, for the most part, there are a couple of the older ones.
I mean, one of the older ones was a part of this particular clique within the Outlaws, keep in mind.
But again, most of the older ones, ironically enough, left the Outlaws after things started getting like this.
Pretty much.
Because they just were like, yeah, we want no part of this. And
yeah, even the founder of the Outlaws herself, she was like, yeah, no, I did not create this group for this. You guys can have it.
Pretty much, yeah. And we're not talking shit on the Outlaws. That's not what we're.
Yeah, but I mean, Scott and I, we were both part of the Outlaws, and we actually had a really good time when we were part of the Outlaws. Yeah. Remember that Christmas collaboration we did?
Fun. We had some good videos.
That was fun. That was the first and the last collaboration that I did with the Outlaws, but it was a good one.
I mean, even some of my videos that are still up with some of the members of the Outlaws, I still like the videos. I don't like that, they're essentially kind of advertisements for the Outlaws, but I like what I did with them, if that makes any sense at all.
No, I gotcha.
Here, go ahead and continue the story. I'm going to see if we have any notes.
But yeah, anyway, eventually it got to a point. This was about when YouTube was first starting to crack down on ASMR, where ASMR was starting to get demonetized. And one of these... Pardon me?
So even I got hit by that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of my videos have gotten hit by that too. So, thankfully I have another job so that I can earn money otherwise. But anyway, tangent. I mean, back when these videos started getting demonetized, a number of ASMR artists basically started panicking because in a way this was their livelihood and it was being taken away from them, so that's understandable. But some of them
wanted to have their cake and eat it too.
Pardon me?
They wanted to have their cake and eat it too.
Exactly.
And this is one of the things that this is going to be obvious who it is, but we're not going to say the name.
Yeah.
One person who, at the time, I don't know about now, made 3 sex toy reviews.
Well, no, this person's still making sex toy reviews. I recently went by their channel.
Oh, okay. So they haven't learned.
Yeah. So okay.
And that being said, I want to say something before we continue. If you do make sex toy reviews, we are not calling you out. We're not. What we're saying is there's a certain level of responsibility that you have to take for something like ASMR. For something that's trying to keep itself clean, you got to follow that. Because if you don't follow that and then make a sex toy review and then claim that ASMR is not sexual, it's just not going to look good.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened with this person, actually. So she, well, I'll just reveal that it's a she then. She basically is a person who does sex toy reviews that we've already mentioned. And she also does, she did vampire role plays where it definitely sounded like she was not sucking on a person's neck. Or something that rhymed with neck, if you get what I mean.
Well, the thing is with that, I feel like that could have worked. But it's the sound, it's like you said, the sound she makes doesn't make it sound like that. Now, if it would have been like a biting sound and then you didn't hear anything and it ended the video or something, that would have been fine. But, I mean, she had, I think it was a Patreon person, which, fine, did like a vampire feeding video. And it's just her going back and forth and doing that. It's just like, when I hear the sound that I heard there, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to get this video taken down after this. It sounds like oral sex. That's what
basically,
it sounds like.
Yeah. Calling a spade there.
I feel like to a certain extent we don't need to censor that kind of stuff. Because I think our audience is mature enough to not giggle when we talk about this. I think they're mature enough to actually listen to him. So I hope.
I'd hope so anyway. I know some people who watch this videos
I mean,
who
this
wouldn't.
is the internet. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. But
This could
anyway,
end up part of a cringe compilation.
But yeah, anyway, coming back to this. So this, so she shared a certain petition that was, at the time I'd assumed it was started by her, but she shared a petition that was calling for YouTube to, you know, remonetize ASMR videos because ASMR was not sexual. And the moment I saw that, me being me and unable to keep my freaking mouth shut, I basically went on her comments and told her in no uncertain terms that she was a part of the problem, number one, and number two, she being part of that problem and, you know, whining about it makes her a hypocrite.
Yes.
And then later on, we shared the story with another friend of ours who went upset, Sean.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Who went upset and went on a bit of a rant about it. And
Which, alright, I'm going to go on a tangent here for a second. To everybody that went after Sean when that happened, it's not his fault. It's mine. I'm the one who, you know, told him the full story and talked it up and talked to him and saw him getting angrier and didn't say anything. I'm the one who didn't pay attention to him, you know, getting closer and closer to doing that. So if you're going to blame somebody, blame me.
Yeah. But yeah, because of all the people that blamed him, he got blocked by a number of people. In fact, the person we're talking about, the ASMR artist, she actually went as far as contacting his mom. And supposedly... Sorry?
No, I was just saying that, which was a really low blow.
It was uncalled for. And, you know, she kind of lied to him. She kind of lied to her, didn't she? Saying that Sean was stalking her?
She said that Sean had stalked her for like 2 years or something.
Which was a lie, correct?
Yeah, and even he was like, that's bullshit. I don't even think about her.
I did not.
This is the only time I've thought about her in years.
Yeah. So, after that happened, I went on a bit of a rant, and I put up a post saying, look, this is what happened. This is the true story. These people don't have a right to complain about ASMR being considered sexual when they are part of the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah. And next thing we knew, we had been blocked by half the ASMR community, and this particular ASMR artist called us traitors and accused us of starting a witch hunt against her.
Which was funny, because later that day, I had uploaded a video, not even a video like this, just some random video.
I think it was the Attack of the Werebabies trailer.
Yeah, which I'm proud of, by the way.
It is awesome. The Attack of the Werebabies trailer.
People who downloaded that. It's not like, you know, it's not like I put some hard work and effort into that or anything.
But yeah, Scott got downvoted really badly on that video.
I was the one having the witch hunt against him for like 4 or 5 videos of mine.
Exactly, the videos got downvoted like mad. And
comments.
There was this one guy who was like calling us a traitor.
I had to delete like 5 comments.
Yeah.
Over those, and I was just like, I don't care if it makes me look bad that I'm deleting these comments. It has nothing. I'm the kind of guy, if the comments have nothing to do with the video, or if they're just flat out rude, I will delete the comments. I'm just going to do it because
that's all you're going to do. Yeah.
I don't think that I don't believe I have time for that, and I don't believe others should have to read that nonsense. You know, if they're just coming to watch a video, like, you know, what can you really say?
That is true. So that's pretty much what happened there. And unfortunately, ever since then, both Scott and I pretty much lost interest almost completely.
Yeah. Oh, there was one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right before I started getting the comments, said person messaged me on Skype and was like, hey, you better block me here too, since you block people for their opinions.
which was unnecessary.
Yes, but the thing is, I wasn't blocking said person for their opinions. I was blocking them because they were being rude to Nandy. They were sitting there saying that, oh, you don't have a stake in this. This is something that doesn't concern you. I blocked her because she was treating people who were just trying to make their way in this community like garbage. That's it. Like, you can say whatever you want about the ASMR videos or community. I don't care. But don't personally attack somebody that that I love. Don't do that, because that's just.
That did remind me. You actually reminded me of that thing she said. She told me in response to me calling her out, and I was making ASMR videos at the time, keep in mind. She told me that I didn't have a stake in ASMR, being considered sexual because probably just because I wasn't as big a channel as she was at the time and I wasn't making a lot of money out of it.
It's even simpler than that. It's the fact that you and I weren't monetized.
Right. I mean, I was monetized. I was getting
monetized.
some ad revenue, but barely.
It was like 75 cents, and I never even saw that 75 cents that it was supposed to be.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we all, both of us, Scott and I, we did ASMR. We didn't really care whether we were getting monetized or not. I mean, admittedly, I hoped I could make my way as a Let's Player or a narrator, but
Well, here's my thing as far as that goes. Now that I do like film stuff around St. Louis and even a little bit of Illinois, that's where I want to try to make money. Like, and that's not the sole reason why I do it, because I love it. But that's where I believe I could really make money. I don't think if it happens with YouTube. I don't think it's going to, personally.
Because YouTube's just oversaturated with people trying to make it out there. So, yeah.
If I have an idea, I'm going to slap it on YouTube. I'm going to be like, hey, this is a thing I thought of. Now it's here. But I'm not going to be like, this is my magnum opus.
Well, admittedly, I considered my Left 4 Dead Hunter roleplay my magnum opus.
That was really good, though. That was brilliantly done. I liked that.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's weird though, and I admit it's a strange concept, but I had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel. Like, there's one video I was telling Nandy about that I had an idea for about 2 years ago that never happened, which was, if anybody's seen the movie Carrie, I was thinking about doing a gender bent version of Margaret, and I still might do that, by the way. And but at the time I didn't want to do it because I was too afraid of controversy. And then look what happened, right?
But yeah, our point is, maybe we never had a stake in it, as this ASMR artist put it, because we did it purely for fun. We did it for our own entertainment, and because people were getting entertained by what we were doing, that was fantastic, right? Yeah. So yeah, maybe we didn't have as much of a stake in ASMR getting demonetized, but we knew what we're not blinded by, we're not too blind to see that there's something wrong with the community when there is something wrong with the community.
Oh, there are comments.
Are there?
It's all from Lisa Moongirl.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Lisa, how you doing?
Hey, Moongirl, what's up? I'm so sorry we weren't looking at the comments.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, Lisa, really quickly comment if you're okay with me reading out your comments.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do it unless you're okay with it. I don't believe in, I don't believe in showboating people. I try to always get permission if somebody's going to be in a video.
Right.
Also, what if I cat? Bruiser! I don't know where he went, but. Okay, so she's cool with it. Alright.
Okay, that's great.
Alright, Lisa, I'm assuming you're saying you're not opposed to saying who it was. I don't know what the giggle's for. But yes, I agree with you. The biggest problem is the hypocrisy. That is the biggest problem.
That's exactly what we hate about it. It's because... Is that on your end?
Yeah. Hang on, let me see who that is.
But yeah, if I may continue this conversation, that's the whole point of it. And I think that's also the point of the video that you made about our biggest representative having a video out there on Pornhub. So, yeah. We really hated the hypocrisy of all the so-called inclusive members of the ASMR community. I mean, one of them's actually pretty Islamophobic, from what I've discovered. They went on really drunken rants against Muslims and stuff, which really sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much a big reason of why we left the community. And honestly, it's also why we don't watch a lot of ASMR, even though you make really good videos. We've got a number of ASMRs who make great videos. Scottish ASMR, Blueberry, Lizzie ASMR, AS Matt R is still a personal favorite of mine. But even with all of this, we just kind of lost our enjoyment for ASMR. I hope you don't see it as us not liking your content or anything like that. It's just we haven't enjoyed ASMR in general ever since all this went down. And I'm assuming that was Scott's dad. He's gone. But yeah, anyway, how have things been with you, Lisa? How's your life been? There's a part of this live stream that's going to be very, very silent because Scott is gone, and I can't freaking carry a conversation to save my life. Oh well. Oh. You're never included, flagged by hypocrites before anyone hit me. Things are good. That's good to hear that things are good. But yeah, the whole the whole inclusivity of the ASMR community became, that was one thing that I noticed like really early on, back when ASMR was only just getting popular. It was only once it was popular and once, cliques started forming and stuff that things started getting bad.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. My dad's on his way to Kansas City, so he was stopping by to let me know.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna have to look after Harry and Lizzie?
No, he's gonna be gone for like the rest of today and possibly a little bit tomorrow. So,
So they're
kind of
good?
like they're good. It'd be like if I stayed with Brittany for a day,
Gotcha.
Bruiser would obviously be fine. I'd just make sure he has food before I leave. Speaking of Bruiser, come here, buddy. I have not had him on this channel yet. Oh, I've had him on this channel. There are pictures. Come here, Bruiser.
Also, as for what else is going on with my life, I'm actually going to be cosplaying for a convention at the end of this year. So the other day I went out and got quite a bit of stuff. That was a bottle. That was a bottle that dropped. Yeah, I've got some.
Here he is. Here he is.
So, 3 colors of them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, props and stuff. Because I'm gonna make a bunch of props.
Yeah. And here's the Bruiser.
It's Bruiser.
Good boy.
Hello, Bruiser.
He's Captain D-Bite.
He's Captain D-Bite. He's
Captain.
Okay, I better shut up because I don't want to get this a copyright strike.
Hey, parodies are covered under fair use.
Yeah, but still.
I know. It is pretty close to the original.
Yeah.
I mean, melody-wise, it's basically the exact melody.
Yeah, it is the same melody.
For those of you who are wondering, I'll say it without singing it. If you've ever heard the song "I'm Blue," I parodied it one day while pitting Bruiser. I was like, I bite, I am cat, and I bite. I am cat, and I bite. Repeat until the end of time.
I need to make a video to explain what I think happened. It was over a subby who made really provocative comments on my videos. Someone got jealous and made sure I went invisible. Provocative, huh?
Okay.
I would actually like to watch that video, your video explaining this, because, yeah, I want to hear about this.
At some point, I want to watch that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. As for the ASMR community, look, I know I know it's not all of you, and a lot of you are good, hardworking people just trying to make your art. And to you, I respect you. I do.
Hats off to you.
But I won't watch your videos, and I hope you don't take that personally.
It's not. It really is nothing personal. It's just after this incident, we've just been.
And I will admit, there are a couple ASMR videos I have watched, but they're usually based on like a character voice or something. And I'm usually watching it just because I'm curious how they pull off the character. And those kind of videos I actually like. Like, I will name this person because I want people to check out his channel, Matt ASMR. Right? ASMR, sorry. The guy's brilliant. You know, I love I love his Ultron video. I love his Smog video.
He's very creative with what he does.
And the guy's got a voice, and he uses it very well.
Another one I would really like, I would like to name, even though I don't know if any of her content has changed in the recent past. Shit, I can't work today. ASMR requests, Ali.
Yes.
She is one of the first few. She's one of the few ASMR artists I really started following, and yeah, I really like her stuff. She's very creative with what she does.
And if you don't like Pixie Brasky, then I don't know what to say.
Yeah, Pixie Brasky is a brat. She's a pixie. What do you want?
Formerly known as Yanechka.
To us, anyway. I think she changed her name to Pixie Bratsky.
Yeah, she did. But she's a good friend of ours. We actually know quite a bit.
And Moon Girl, the Moon Girl gets zapped.
Moon Girl herself was in our chat. Go check out her stuff. She does some good work. Like I said, to those of you who do ASMR, this is nothing personal. I hold no grudges, and I mean that. Even to the people involved that we're not naming, I don't hold any grudges because life's too short. You just gotta move on.
Honestly, I do. I still kind of hate her and hope she dies a painful death.
And that's fine. You can. I just personally, I've got other things in my life that are driving me nuts, and I don't need to, hold on to something like that.
That's true. I guess just the one thing that we wanted to do in this video is just release it.
We wanted to let
closure.
Let it out.
I think that's what we have done.
Yeah. And that being said, there are more videos from me coming. They will not be like this. They will be audios because I feel more free when I do audios. I'm not limited to this.
Yeah.
I can be whoever when I'm doing audios, and that's why I want to do it.
Also, yes, Moon Girl, you can go ahead and share this. It's going to be a very, very rambling video, as you could probably have seen, but yeah, go ahead and share this. And let everyone know that you were the inspiration for this video.
Yeah, do it. And I also want to let everybody know that I did not come up with this idea. This was Nandy. He was the one who wanted to do this, and I think that, this was a good thing to do.
Well, anyway, yeah, I guess I think we've said that what we wanted to say. Thank you, Moon Girl, for joining us in this video. And for anyone who's watching, thank you for watching. Thanks for listening to our side of the story. And if you're viewers of this ASMR artist that we're talking about and you're going to share this video with her, by all means, do it. Do what you want.
And if she is watching down the line, I hold no grudges. I just want to be left alone. That's it.
Yeah, I just got 2 words for you. Screw you. Screw what you've done to the ASMR community.
Take it one step further, just say fuck you.
But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all we want to say. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you whenever we see you next in whatever videos we make next.
I'll try to have some more videos up soon. Or some more audio up soon. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Here's the problem though. I'm using Windows Movie Maker because my old editing software was a gift from somebody and they lost the information. So
I might have to do that as well because I've lost my Premiere Pro disc. I'm gonna have to either install it again or use.
Yeah, another factor in the whole audio thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all for coming tonight.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Whatever time of day it was for you, and we will see you whenever we see you next.
This is Scott Love signing off from St. Louis.
And this is Nandy signing off from Malaysia.
Catch you later, guys.
All right, goodbye, guys.